Before we begin, here's something most people never realize. Every day, you make hundreds of decisions. You choose what to think about, who to spend time with, what to believe, and how to act. But what if many of those choices aren't as independent as they seem? Hidden beneath the surface are powerful psychological forces shaping your behavior, influencing your emotions, and quietly directing the course of your life. The more you understand these forces, the more control you gain over your future. Here are 7 invisible laws that influence almost everything you do. Number 1. The law of comparison. Human beings rarely judge things on their own. Instead, we compare. A salary feels high until you hear someone earns more. A house feels beautiful until you see a bigger one. Even happiness is often measured against what others have. Psychologists call this relative perception. Your brain naturally evaluates things based on surrounding context rather than absolute value. This is why your environment matters so much. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, mediocrity starts to look normal. If you're surrounded by growth-minded people, excellence begins to feel achievable. The people, ideas, and standards around you quietly shape what you believe is possible. Choose your environment carefully. It influences your reality more than you think. Number 2. The law of scarcity. Why do limited edition products sell out so quickly? Why do people suddenly want something the moment it's unavailable? Because the human brain associates rarity with value. Researchers have found that when opportunities become scarce, our desire for them often increases. We fear missing out, and that fear creates urgency. This principle doesn't just apply to products. It applies to time, attention, and relationships. People who constantly seek approval often lose it. Those who value their time and protect their energy are usually respected more. You don't need to chase attention. Focus on building value. When something is genuinely meaningful and not endlessly available, people appreciate it more. Number 3. The law of small improvements. Most people overestimate what they can achieve in a week and underestimate what they can achieve in a year. Success is rarely the result of one dramatic moment. It's usually the outcome of small actions repeated consistently. Reading 10 pages a day seems insignificant. Exercising for 20 minutes doesn't feel life-changing. Saving a little money each week appears slow. But over time, these tiny actions create extraordinary results. The world's top performers aren't always the most talented. Often, they're simply the most consistent. While others wait for motivation, they keep showing up. The gap between average and exceptional is often built on ordinary days that nobody notices. Never underestimate the power of small improvements. Number 4. The law of reflection principle. Have you ever wondered why certain people irritate you so much? Sometimes the traits we react to most strongly in others reveal something about ourselves. Psychologists refer to this as projection. The qualities we reject, ignore, or struggle to accept within ourselves often trigger emotional reactions when we see them in someone else. Likewise, the traits we admire in others may point to strengths we already possess but haven't fully developed. Every relationship becomes a mirror. Instead of asking, "Why does this person bother me?" ask, "What is this reaction teaching me about myself?" Self-awareness begins where blame ends. Number 5. The law of focus. Your attention is one of your most valuable resources. Whatever consistently occupies your mind begins to shape your experience of life. Think about it. When you buy a new car, you suddenly start noticing that model everywhere. The cars were always there, but your attention changed. The same thing happens with opportunities, problems, fears, and goals. If you constantly focus on obstacles, your mind becomes skilled at finding obstacles. If you focus on possibilities, your brain starts recognizing opportunities that others overlook. Your attention acts like a spotlight. What it illuminates grows stronger. Guard your focus carefully because your future often follows where your attention goes. Number 6. The identity effect law. Many people believe their actions create their identity. In reality, identity often creates action. If you see yourself as someone who always quits, you'll find reasons to quit. If you believe you're disciplined, you'll naturally make decisions that support that belief. Every choice you make reinforces a story about who you are. Want to become healthier? Don't just focus on losing weight. Start seeing yourself as a healthy person. Want financial success? Don't only chase money. Develop the identity of someone who manages resources wisely. Goals can inspire you, but identity sustains you. Real transformation happens when your self-image changes. When you become a different person internally, your actions begin to follow naturally. Number 7, the law of detachment. This may sound strange, but sometimes the harder you cling to something, the further it moves away. People become obsessed with outcomes. They obsess over approval, success, relationships, and recognition. And in doing so, they create stress, anxiety, and frustration. Detachment doesn't mean giving up. It means doing your best without becoming emotionally dependent on a specific result. Plant the seed, water it consistently, but don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. The most confident people work hard, stay committed, and trust the process. They understand that while effort is within their control, outcomes are not always guaranteed. Freedom begins when you learn to release what you cannot control. The truth is, these 7 invisible forces are shaping your decisions whether you notice them or not. The power of comparison, the pull of scarcity, the effect of small daily actions, the reflections you see in others, the direction of your attention, the identity you carry, and the freedom that comes from detachment. Master these forces, and you'll begin to understand not only how the world influences you, but also how to influence your own future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. And tell us in the comments, which of these 7 laws has had the biggest impact on your life? We'd love to hear your thoughts.